we want to do this intro? Snap. Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs.
I'm Cat.
And I'm Raven. And today we are working on our Scheele's green. This was actually filmed a while back. My younger brother Brandon and his fiancee Scheele were with us. They wanted to see how the soap making process goes. It may be important to note they're both engineers. I think that our loosey-goosey style of just sort of doing things probably was a bit much for them sometimes, especially since we did the oil prep before they got there, so they missed all the exact measurement section, which they probably would have liked, but
Yeah.
poor things.
Yeah.
Poor Scheele was sitting there like, the chaos of this. I don't know how to...
I know, but
And I was like, that's art. This is art, is what it is. So
that's how we do.
how we do.
Inappropriate shenanigans and all.
Yeah. So we do cold process handmade soap. This is our soap book.
Unicorns. Unicorns.
So shiny.
Yes.
So what we were working on for design-wise was this. But that was what we were going for, and we do talk about the history of Scheele's green in the video, so I don't know how much we want to talk about it right now.
Other than to maybe repeat that there's no arsenic in our soap.
Yes, very important. No arsenic in the soap. None. Okay.
0. That is not how we got our green.
No, but it did come out really well.
It did.
I'm very happy with it. So, and it smells exactly like you've just walked into a rose garden. It's super pretty. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. You feeling good with that one?
Yeah.
Boop. All right. So who's mixing today? You or me?
I got it today.
You're gonna mix today? Okay.
I'm gonna mix today.
All right. So we got all our oils ready to go.
Which that's just oil. There's no dangerous components in there. So it's just
No,
oil.
it's just oils. Like you could touch that with your hands and it's fine.
Yeah.
It's this, the lye solution that you don't want to touch with your hands. All right. So what she's going to do is she's going to make sure there's no air in the emulsion blender, the immersion blender, whatever you call that thing, stick blender. And then we're going to go ahead and add the lye solution. So this is lye and distilled water. All right. And we're good. There you go. What's called trace, which is where all the oils have been all mixed up entirely. So which is looking like that's about where we're at. What do you think? So we still got to split off the colors and everything.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So this will be our white and our black, and this main part is going to be our green. So we're not going to do very much white, just a little bit.
I'd say a little bit more.
Well, it's going to be a pretty thin line.
Okay.
And just a little bit of
That's
black.
about half a cup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super exact about it. So we're going to start with the base because that's going to get poured first. So I've got Green Vibrance, Jade Green. Most of it's going to be Jade Green. So this one is called Scheele's Green. So the history with green dye is that at one point in the Victorian era, they had this green called Scheele's Green. Carl Scheele, I think, is the guy that invented it. It's made with arsenic. Our soap is not made with arsenic, but Scheele's Green was, and they would use it to make paper and wallpaper and to dye cloth, which, you know, stuff dyed with arsenic, as you might imagine, not fantastic for you. There's this really famous all-green Scheele's Green dress that it's all made with arsenic. It'll kill you. It'll kill you something fierce. I'm gonna move these out of the way
Now,
for a
I
second.
hear if you put on a nice mercury powdered wig, it counteracts it.
No. You still die. There's also a theory that it may have contributed to Napoleon Bonaparte's death. Because green was his favorite color, and the rooms that he had where he was confined to were painted green. And he died of cancer. Stomach cancer, which is quite often associated with arsenic poisoning. A lot of people died from Scheele's green. It got replaced by emerald green or Paris green, and eventually that was replaced too because Victorians were really good at killing themselves. Scheele's green. It's actually a really pretty green, Scheele's green. As a note with green, this is not the color it's going to be once the soap finishes. Green tends to get super gross at this stage.
It really does.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the fragrance oil in. So today we are using Victorian Rose. Already got the right amount here. Such a nice floral, but not too heavy. So some fragrance oils will cause the soap to react faster. And it'll get thick quick. You already have to move pretty quick with soap, but having to move super quick is occasionally kind of problematic. Alright, I'll finish it up with the spatula.
Yep. And there you go.
Thank you. So at this point I'm just making sure we don't have any of the mica powder left on the edges of the, so you can see how nasty it's turning. Like, it's a gross color. It won't stay this color. Yeah, it's pretty gross. So it'll get better though. Once it saponifies, like tomorrow it'll look nice, but today it's gonna look gross. But that's okay, because we know tomorrow it'll look okay. So I just want to make sure
I mean, Feywild would be a good example of that too.
Yeah, Feywild was gross the day before it. Nasty looking, but now it's really pretty. Yeah, if you want to start prepping the black, and we'll do the titanium dioxide last, because titanium dioxide tends to, like most whites, cause things to thicken up pretty quick.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
I helped.
Yay! So I'm going to go ahead and pour this.
The wire cutters. But the wire cutters we had was not actually strong enough.
See, it's starting to thicken up quite a bit already.
Oh shoot.
It's like pea soup.
Oh, that's okay, that's good, I want that. Yeah, like nasty pea soup. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, Candace is working on the titanium dioxide right now. That's what'll make the white.
White.
Because otherwise the soap does not stay.
Yeah. Does not turn white on its own.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this from pretty high up. Because I want it to sink into the soap if at all possible. Which it's not really doing, but that's okay, we'll make do. This is setting up quite a bit faster than I was expecting. I'm gonna have to pour the white from so high up.
That should.
Do this one differently. Did that one with the popsicle stick facing one way. I'm going to try it another way on this one. We'll see which one comes out better.
Science.
Science.
I mean, the last time we did that with one of our soaps, they both came out pretty good.
I mean, that's true. Alright, so now we're going to get started on the frosting.
Oh, it's a fluid?
Normally, no. Titanium dioxide is normally a powder like this.
Oh, okay.
So this is what we used to do the black, is black oxide. So it's a powder like that. Titanium dioxide is as well, but if you put it straight into the soap batter as a powder, it tends, well, not even so much that it'll poof, but you'll see these little granules.
Yeah, it'll
of
clump.
white. Yeah, it'll clump. It's not pretty.
Yeah.
But if you disperse it in water or oil first, it goes into the batter better. There we
With
go.
Voldemort.
Dumbledore rant.
And then he also is deeply connected to Grindelwald.
Here's our
I have constantly
frosting.
said I think that Dumbledore is a third Grand Dark Wizard. That's why Voldemort wanted it in the school so much. Because really, why obsessed with a high school? Why? What is there that is so
Our bag
important
hates me.
to
Our bag
continue
has
fighting
opinions.
over a high school? It's not even the best school for magic on that continent.
Well, what is the best school then?
Arguably the school that Crumb went to.
He won, didn't he? Technically? No. Plot point.
But there are other children that get endangered because Dumbledore is reckless. And his security system is beat by children.
It's also a children's series. Children have to be able to protagonists, so they have to be able to beat something.
That's what I keep trying to tell him. Suspension of disbelief, my dear.
Yeah.
No.
Suspension. And I guess I'm just gonna hang on to it for a few minutes while it sets up some more. It looked like it was good to go.
It was doing the thing. It was doing
Hey!
I swear it was doing the thing.
How much editing out of Harry Potter Rage am I gonna have to do?
Forever.
I don't know.
Can
Leave
you-
it in. Leave it in. You'll get more views because people will jump on that.
Oh God.
This is what happens
No,
when
I
you do it early.
can't. No. Nope.
Or that is, soap is mercurial and.
It's not doing what I want it to do.
This is the thing, like every time I see your soap, I actually really want to eat it because I think it's cake in my head.
Oh, the cupcake ones?
Yeah,
No,
but
just-
the regular ones too, you know, they look like, you know, like loaf pan cakes. It's incredible. Edible.
So I'm not letting you.
You're not the only one. I've had that problem where I'm like, it looks really good, but it's definitely not food. Do not
like the,
eat.
The iced chai.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the iced
God.
chai,
And the orange.
the orange smoothie.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one is beautiful.
There we go. Now it's coming together where I want it. I have made a mess of myself and my life and who I am.
But no regrets.
No regrets. Soap forever. I just have to be careful because apparently if I do too many too many single ones on the top, people see lewd things in my soap.
The orange vanilla smoothie.
She thinks it looks like penises.
Yeah.
Really?
I showed a picture to my friends and they said the same thing.
Dirty people.
Fine.
Nasty.
Alright.
So you know how I'm doing 2 right now?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to do 1. And if I do another 1 on top, y'all nasty people think it looks like a penis. Don't ruin my secrets.
All of them are perfect.
Don't ruin. Everything is beautiful.
Everything is
Alright.
perfect.
I've got pictures. Oh, fancy.
Moving picture.
Thank you. A moving picture.
Sorcery.
What is this sorcery? These movies.
Oh, we need more type
What do they call them in Cora? Talkies?
Yeah.
No, that isn't that what they.
That's the actual thing.
That's the actual thing. But in Cora, when the rich guy.
It's like a
Julie, do the thing.
yeah.
I love him.
They call it something. It's like a mover.
A mover. Yeah, that's what they call it. A mover.
Here, other puppet.
All right. So, got our mica drizzle ready to go here. So this is going to be the silver. Snowflake sparkle with our nurture soap.
I think it's,
Language is our
Better
operating system.
yeah.
Breathe glitter now. You are glitter now.
Interesting. So JD,
Alright,
JD's
so-
a color, but there's a whoa.
Now we're gonna put it's glitter
Freaking
everywhere.
out, man.
So now we're gonna put our embeds in. So we've got some clear melt and pour little balls to go on top, and little skulls because Shield's green will fucking kill you.
You can see it.
So this is a close-up of Shield's green. Looking pretty, nice and sparkly. And we got a little boy on timeout right now, so he's a little fussy. So this is what it looks like right now, and we're gonna let that set for about 18 hours or so, and we'll come back tomorrow and cut it. Unmolding.
You want to see Emmett? Okay.
Jesus.
Wow.
Well, the purple and the green is a
Picky
good
with
contrast.
There we go. So there's one loaf. Smells so good. Hey, don't touch, please. Thank you.
No. City.
Oh, I like these. There's a little button on it, so it stays on there.
Yeah, that is
I
nice.
bought it on top and made my right.
Yeah.
What colors are they? What colors are they? Is it green?
There we
Green.
go.
Is it blue?
There's the second
Yeah.
one.
Is there black? Which one's black?
Lovely. All right, let's get to cutting.
Yeah.
What we do is we always have our little sample piece at the end, so I'm going to cut that off first. All right, so I'm going to cut off. So what I do is I'm going to hold it still up against this wall, and then go ahead and just push down with the wire.
Like
There we go.
Cross section.
And there's our first one. So that's our sample piece. Gosh, it smells so good. And not at all like arsenic.
Would you know?
Well, it wouldn't smell like roses, I can tell you that much.
Would it?
I don't think so. Now I'm questioning. I don't know. What does arsenic smell like? Roses. There we go. And there's our last sample piece. Little sample bar. Done. All right, so that was Scheele's green, the construction and the cutting. These are the final bars. They've been sitting for a while, so that green is really starting to come in properly. It looks really nice. I'm really happy with it.
It's almost dead on.
Yeah, it's perfect. Well, I mean, as perfect as you can get.
Yes.
It's regular. It just smells so good.
Yeah, I'm totally huffing our own soap.
Getting high on our own. That will be for another soap.
Oh, yes.
We probably should include something like the traditional YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing,
probably.
right?
But yeah, I think that is a thing.
That is a thing. You can find us in a few different places. We are at catandravendesigns.com. We're also Cat and Raven Designs on Instagram
And Facebook.
We do have a page and a group on Facebook, and usually it's Cat on the group or the group.
Yeah, the
The
group.
group, and the page is tied to our Instagram anyway. So that's usually my realm, is the Instagram realm. Which
Yeah.
makes it sound like I'm living in some sort of strange Instagram bubble. My realm. My
No,
Instagram.
just go like everything. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Exactly. And we will catch you for another video.
Yep.
Bye.